The laughter echoed through the sleek Manhattan boardroom, and then stopped dead. Victor Grant, the ruthless self-made executive, stared at the document in his trembling hands, his face turning ghost white. This can't be real, he whispered. The young woman in jeans and a simple hoodie stood firm. It is. I'm the new owner. My name is Sophia Reyes. I'm from a small town in Texas, USA. Today, I'm sharing an incredible inspired story about the unbelievable power of one small act of kindness, a story that proves how helping a stranger can completely rewrite lives years later. It all began 15 years ago, on a stormy afternoon in a quiet suburb near Detroit, Michigan. Alexander Thorne was already a legendary billionaire, the reclusive founder of Thorne Manufacturing, a massive American company that built everything from car parts to heavy machinery. He'd started from nothing, no family, no heirs, just a sharp mind and an iron will. But as he grew older, he became more isolated, surrounded by ambitious executives who cared only about profits. One rainy day, Alexander was driving his classic Mustang through a tough neighborhood when his tire blew out. Stranded in the downpour, he struggled with the jack, his hands shaky from age. Cars sped by, splashing water, ignoring the old man in the expensive suit. He muttered frustrations under his breath. That's when a 17-year-old girl named Emily Harper appeared, holding a big umbrella, her high school backpack completely drenched. She came from a hard-working family. Her dad was a mechanic at a local garage. Her mom was a teacher. Without hesitation, Emily knelt in the mud beside him. "Let me help you, sir," she said with a bright smile. "My dad showed me how to do this 100 times. Alexander grumbled at first. He wasn't used to needing anyone. But as Emily worked quickly and confidently, chatting about her dreams of starting a community program to teach kids practical skills like fixing cars, he began to soften. She talked about volunteering at shelters, about how her family believed kindness was the greatest thing you could give, no matter how little you had. She didn't know he was a billionaire. To her, he was just an elderly man who needed help. When the tire was fixed, Alexander reached into his wallet and offered her cash. Emily gently shook her head. "No thanks, sir. Just pay it forward someday." She even handed him a small handmade card with her name on it and a doodle of a shining sun, her signature way of spreading positivity. Alexander drove away deeply moved, but life went on. The moment slowly faded into memory. Meanwhile, Victor Grant climbed the ranks at Thorne Manufacturing. He became Alexander's top executive, ambitious, tough, obsessed with cutting costs, even if it meant mass layoffs that crushed families. The company broke profit records, but employees felt drained, fearful, and disposable. Morale hit rock bottom. In his later years, Alexander often found himself thinking about that rainy afternoon. Emily's kindness stood in sharp contrast to the greed he now saw every day. Quietly, without telling anyone, he looked into her life. He discovered that Emily had worked multiple jobs to put herself through trade school. Later, she launched a small nonprofit in her community, teaching disadvantaged youth auto repair and essential life skills, helping them find jobs, confidence, and dignity. As his health declined, Alexander made a secret decision. He updated his will. Most of his wealth went to charities, but the entire company, worth billions, he left to Emily Harper. In a personal note, he wrote, "In a world full of takers, she was a true giver. Let her lead with heart and remind us what matters most." Alexander Thorne passed away quietly. The news stunned the business world. Executives rushed to the high-rise New York boardroom, led by Victor Grant, already planning how to seize control. Victor dreamed of even harsher growth strategies, higher profits, zero mercy. Then the doors opened. Emily walked in, now 32, still dressed simply, still carrying that same calm confidence built from years of serving others. She held a folder of legal papers. "Gentlemen," she said evenly, "I'm the new owner of Thorne Manufacturing." The room erupted in laughter. Victor leaned back in his chair, smirking. "Kid, this is a multi-billion-dollar empire, not some charity bake sale. Nice try. Who sent you?" Executives laughed loudly. One nearly choked on his coffee. Emily didn't flinch. She slid the document across the polished table. "Read the signature." Victor picked it up casually, ready to toss it aside. Then he saw it. Alexander Thorne's unmistakable handwriting, the official seal, verified by elite attorneys. The color drained from his face. The laughter vanished. Silence crashed into the room like thunder. This is impossible," Victor stammered. But it wasn't. Memories flooded back. Alexander occasionally mentioning a rainy day lesson, quietly funding youth programs that matched Emily's nonprofit. Victor had ignored every sign, too busy chasing numbers. Emily took a seat and spoke gently. "I never expected this, but Mr. Thorne believed kindness mattered more than greed. Things are changing." She paused. "We're bringing back laid-off workers. We're investing in training programs nationwide. This company will be about building people, not just balance sheets." seats. Executives shifted uneasily. Some resisted. Others felt something stir inside them. Over time, Victor stepped down. Humbled, shaken, he later started a smaller business, one where he finally learned the value of empathy, respect, and teamwork. Under Emily's leadership, Thorne Manufacturing flourished like never before. Employees felt valued. Innovation exploded. Profits grew through real progress, not fear. Her nonprofit partnered with the company, training thousands of young Americans in skilled trades, creating opportunity from coast to coast. The company's new motto became simple and powerful: pay it forward. All because of one rainy afternoon. That is the power of kindness. It may feel small in the moment, an umbrella, a helping hand, but its echoes can last for decades, transforming lives, companies, and entire communities. One simple act, given without expectation, can truly change the world. If this story touched your heart, hit the like button. Share your own kindness experience in the comments. Let's inspire each other. And if you love uplifting moral stories that celebrate real values and everyday heroes, subscribe to Moralist and turn on notifications so you never miss one. Together, we're spreading light. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next story. Under Emily's leadership,